Hello and welcome back to the Minty Fresh JP channel. This is Liquor Store Stories, where I talk about my job at a liquor store in a small town. It's been quite a bit. I'm pretty happy of the views I got on the half store video, which, uh, if anyone saw that video and now watching this, I think I got a new subscriber off of that. Hey, I'm making another half store video, so there's that for you. But for right now, I'm making this video. I thought, oh yeah, I should probably wrap this series up a bit. I think I want to talk about my other customers today, and then I might just talk about random stuff. I might talk about the ending next time, actually, of the store. Now, in a small town, you don't really get much customers unless like you're just a really popular business, like a gas station or something. But randomly one day there was a family reunion. I can't say reunion for some reason. Just right outside of the liquor store, actually, just right outside. We had like a small area of what was it like? Do you know the stones where they paint like the army men and whatnot, or it's like the freedom stones? I think that's what it was. We had something like that, and it had like a large patch of grass. There was a family outside, and later on, I see one of the parts of the family come over and to the liquor store, and they're asking like, "Oh, do we sell snacks? What kind of drinks we got?" I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, we sold some stuff." That was simple enough. I sold them a couple of things, and then I think like 5 minutes later, the like entire family just came in. And when I say the entire family, I mean the entire family came in. There was like no one else outside. This was a small store, by the way, and it was packed. They could barely move. And when you're thinking family reunion, you might be thinking like, oh yeah, a couple people. If your family's pretty big, then yeah, you can get it pretty large. This family, I'm going to try to explain. So I might edit a little bit here of how they show this. Generally, on one side of the family, they had 13 sisters on one side. No brothers, just 13 sisters. Each of those sisters got married, so that's also 13 men or husbands. And then, of course, those people, the married people, have kids. As far as I remember, I think like each of them had like two kids. Some were like more in their teens, some were of them were like younger. And just imagine that of like, what is that? So 26 and then 26 because of the kids again. So about 52 people just started up, ran to the store after I just dealt with like one of them. And not only that, but there was actually more. Because you also got to get the parents involved. So, of course, the main ones, the two parents that made the 13 sisters, but also the other parents who are coming from the boys' sides of the family. What would that be? So 13 boys, two for each one. So 26 again. We're already at 52, so 58, 78, and then the two. So we have about 80 people in the store right now, just randomly showing up, and they're all hogging around my counter. This liquor store, by the way. I'm the only person working there. Like, it's only like a one person operation for each day. And basically, what happened was a lot. Just I had to handle with like three people talking to me each time. Like I get done with one person. Uh, they never gave me a tip. Oh yeah. They were lovely. They weren't mean or anything, and they were pretty understanding. It was also like a hot day. This was summer, so they all enjoyed the AC at the liquor store as well. They all bought like a bunch of drinks, all kinds of different drinks actually, which surprises me. This liquor store I worked at, they only sold like Bush Lights, Mark Shard lemonades, and Black Velvet, and also vodka, like any cheap vodka. If I say the brand of the vodka, then that's gonna tell off the state right away. And I don't want to do that. But all these people, they all bought like some kind of drinks, which I'm a bit worried about because they're all driving back home now. Then out of the blue, my aunt, the one that's all right, I don't fully like, but she's all right. If you remember from the other stories I told, this is the one that got me in trouble with my grandma. She showed up. She saw the entire family packed in there. I think she started helping me out a bit. She came over to the counter and like when I scanned the items, she started bagging them. That's like all she did. And then what else? Oh, I handed like I usually take snacks to work, especially at the liquor store because it was just a pretty peaceful place. And I'm a hungry person, so I remember. Oh, this is how I sold a bunch of honey sticks. I don't know if anyone watched that mom and pop video I did. I sold a bunch of honey sticks that day. I sold every single one because all the kids were hungry, and it's a liquor store, so they couldn't like drink or anything. And then we just sold like frozen meats from a butcher. The only other thing we could sold as snacks was like these beef sticks or like jerky sticks, not beef jerky. Like yeah, just meat sticks. I usually think of them like deer sticks because that's what I eat from them. Um, every time I think more I talk about the meat I ate, I think it's gonna give out more of the state I lived in. Um, so we had them. I saw the honey sticks, but then I realized like, oh yeah, I have some gummy bears. I'll just give them my own gummy bears for free because I didn't need to eat them more. I like you can of course share things, and I gave it to the family because it was just like a large family, and I felt bad for the kids for like. Well, I don't know if I felt bad or anything. I don't know. I felt like just being generous, I guess. So I gave the kids like my gummy bears, and then what else happened? Oh, my aunt, she came over and she was giving me like a cup of horchata, and then like those straws that are covered in like if you ever had Mexican candy, it's the most common one. It's that like chamoy, I guess, type of thing. Man, what the fuck am I thinking? It's not chamoy. It's like the compound tahine sugar thing. It's usually sold in like little candy bars or bite size. That's what I should say. Or oh, the plastic spoons? It's like covering that shit. Uh, I was being dumbass, and when I was drinking the horchata, I didn't realize that I was also supposed to use that candy straw on my horchata. So I didn't fully enjoy it, but that was like one time my aunt actually like helped me for a bit, and then also gave me something. That's definitely a first. Another customer, or not really like customers or customer I specifically want to talk about, but like customers in general. So this is of course small town, a lot of old people, and the thing about that is, I only expect to get like older men or even sometimes older ladies to come in and then just buy liquor. It always surprises me whenever I see someone younger, like just in their 20s, who and they come in and I'm like, whoa, you should be going to like High V or something, or go to like a like why are you here? I don't know. That always surprises me whenever I see someone young. Like I remember, oh, and this is like a really white state. It's like really full of white people. To be very specific, it's full of Germans. Nothing bad about that. I'm just saying it also surprises me more when I see like a young black guy in my store. It's like, whoa, a new species just came into my store. I shouldn't say species. Uh, I got a new type coming into my store. Oh, there was this one black guy. I really liked him. I don't know. I think he was like a construction worker. He would come in and he'd buy like two shooters of the black velvets. If it's not black velvet, I think he also bought like sometimes it was vodka, or I think sometimes it was Fireball, but just shooters. Uh, my favorite compliment I ever got was actually from him. He called me like a gentleman from the sky. That was really cool. I smiled like my entire day because that really made my day. There was that, and then I don't know. I remember like these. I think I don't want to say couple. They seem gay, but the thing is, it's not like. So one was a dude, one was a girl. I think they were both gay though, or like I think the guy was gay, and the girl was probably like I don't know. She could have been whatever. They showed up, and surprisingly, they bought like a bunch of stuff like I don't see anyone buy. I think they bought like seltzers and what else? I think they also bought like some wine. For some reason, like a lot of the younger crowd, a lot of the younger people I get in my store, they would buy the seltzers, which is surprising me, or like the White Claws, and then I think these other, a different kind of brand of White Claw. I forgot what they look like. It's like a white box. God, that doesn't bring it down. It had like whatever. It had like a picture of whatever flavor it was. So if it was strawberry, it had like strawberry. And for like a minimalist design, you know. I guess that's what kind of drove them. I'm surprised. Now I'm talking about younger customers. Well, they're not young anymore. A lot of millennials are pushing 40. Uh, hey, if any millennial woman, not millennial woman, I want a 40-year-old. If any 40-year-old woman, uh, just know I'm single. I like older ladies, and so the thing about millennials, I actually don't think I ever seen too much of millennials coming into my store. Cause Gen Z is in their 20s by now, so I guess that's like who I would thought my younger crowd, and then who is it up next? Gen X or Zoomers, and then Boomers. One of those three are usually my main crowd of people, older people. Uh, Millennials, I don't think I ever seen many of them. I'm not joking about that. I don't think I see many of millennials going to my liquor store. And the thing about that is, we didn't sell IPAs either. I'm pretty sure we didn't. Maybe that's what drove them out. Oh, you know what? There was a time where we sold vapes. I bet if we kept selling vapes, we would still see like millennials going to the store. Man, I was very happy when we stopped selling them. I think I told this in my first video, but I'll tell it a little bit more clear. Um, when we were selling vapes or like cigarettes are fine. I don't care. The people who come in for vapes were tweakers, like absolute addicts. I remember like one just showing up and they were like absolutely shaking, and then they kind of just already start demanding like vapes. I had to tell the lady, it's like, no, we don't sell vapes anymore. Try the gas station. That the cool thing about like my small town is there's a gas station, and then there was a cigar shop, so I didn't have to handle with the smoking people or people with like nicotine addicts. In the other town where the other liquor store, this was a bit of a chain business, not a chain business, but a they at least had the same two stores of the same name. I worked on the other one before in the different town. In the different town, it was way bigger, so they sold vapes, cigars, and cigarettes and whatnot. That place, no, they had a similar problem of like people who came in to buy vapes into the other town. They were also pretty like they were also being like tweakers. I won't lie. What other thing? Oh, I remember this one time. There, we were having like a concert. The town was having a concert outside, and it. Of course, this is a small town, so the roads are free. You can do whatever you want with the roads. The concert was having on the road, and it was happening right outside the liquor store. Now, the town hates the liquor store. Just remember that when I talk about the next video, probably about the end of the liquor store. But when I'm like, how do I say this? I remember I coming into my shift a bit early, and then the concert people or the band people, who were doing the music, they came into my liquor store. What were their names? Like Back to Vintage or something? Back to Record? Something old. Something 80s, something 90s. They came in One of them was wearing a Alice in Chains shirt. I think I mentioned them. I know like two songs from Alice in Chains, and it's like their most popular songs. But I said like, oh, cool show. It's Alice in Chains, and I don't know. I think I got to meet the drummer mostly, and then they were like cool people, but at the same time, it's like, if do you guys ever seen like cover bands? Well, there are a cover band, but like you ever see like those bands who like, oh, we're gonna bring back rock and roll from the '80s, or like, or if any of you guys ever seen like Filthy Frank, which is a large amount of people who have, at least on YouTube. Do you remember when he like talked about like rappers? What was it, like iCloud rappers or mixtape rappers? It kind of like that, where it's like, we're bringing back the old hip hop or the real hip hop. It kind of reminded me of that, where it's like your name is back to the vintage, so of course you're going for the old school style. I think you're just a cover band. You got no original songs. Like, I don't know. You see like these rock bands, like these just like millennial. I guess like some millennials are probably going through like middle age crisis right now. And I guess that's like why I see some of these bands nowadays, where it's like, oh, we're bringing back old hip hop or whatnot, or old rock and roll. The only time when it's good is usually when they have their own original songs and they're not a cover band. Like for instance, I like this one band called New York Jaded. If you know who It's a Gundam is, you might know that band. But I like that band a lot. I yeah. Oh, they were also like really big people, and then they of course used my bathroom. All the I don't care if like the um, customers used the employee bathroom. It would just say everyone's bathroom. It just I know like some people fucked up the bathroom like way too much. I think that's probably it with customers. Oh, next video. I'm trying to work on the half sword video for all you half sword fans, but I just realized half sword had an update, so that video is getting a bit more into it. And then, oh, the people who subscribe to me, if you are watching this video, can you please like comment down your name? When I hit 10 subscribers, I plan on doing like a subscriber special video. Well, you ever seen like how people do like the Patreon things, where they like, oh, here's all the names of the Patreon supporters. I'm gonna do that with my subscribers every time we hit like a subscriber milestone. I'm just gonna show all my subscribers, and then I'm gonna say all your guys' names. And then the first milestone, I'm just gonna make it a silly fast video. Top 10 waifus I would let them beat me up with. Yeah, let's do that. And with that being said, I hope you have a good day, and thank you for coming to watch this video.